Greg, what are they feeling here on opening day from the harsh ending to last season, still very vivid in their minds?
Kevin, they're motivated. You've had to think about that all summer long, and the chance for retribution starts here. Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Oh, he's the perfect alley-oop partner. Zion showing the lift on his hands. And we all know how it is.
And Oladipo, here we go. And tonight he sends it right off the glass. Tucker can't get it to go.
Their focus next trip has to be getting a high-quality shot. I mean, they don't want to start the game 0 for 5.
Oh, and he drills it! He drills it!
Can you say range? Can you say range?
Yeah.
Oladipo against Harden. And they get it. Williamson with the block.
And what I love about Williamson, I mean, sure, he can get up, but it's the timing of the jump that makes him special as a rim protector.
Houston shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Houston making some changes. Daniel House is checked in for P.J. Tucker. Gordon comes in for Oladipo, and it's Rose in for Young. Then for the Warriors, Tatum, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Bean comes in for James Harden. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Steph Curry. Now here's James. Pass to Tatum. He kicks it to Levine. Another three for Golden State.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, we gotta be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Lillard left side over Rose. And there's Lillard. That's good on the assist by Tatum.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Rose. That one a tan off line to the right, but drops in for him.
A comfort zone of Roses. He takes great pride in knocking down the mid-range shot when it's available.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
And you see this so often. League-wide in the period with the three-point attempt.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Oh, who made a buzzer beater? Let's go. Like last night. 4 games in a row. Got this easy. Easy.
And if you're like me and curious about Victor Oladipo's overall philosophy, listen to this.
These things just a relentlessness, no matter what's going on.
You know, Greg, I haven't ever heard anyone question his effort.
He came into the league as a raw athlete. Now he's a skilled assassin.
We welcome you back to Noche Latinos. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports, and always exciting. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
And now they got to find a way to keep it going, keep growing that lead.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Rockets. They've got Porter. Rose is out there with Gordon. Then there's Howard. And it's House at the power forward.
Well, Rose will generate points in any situation. Here he does it by feeding a wide open man.
And when Zach LaVine gets hot, he gets scorching.
My fault.
And can completely take over a game.
Oh, GA, you know it. And last year, Levine made 13 threes in a single game. That's one off the record set by a splash brother himself, Klay Thompson. Now, when Levine gets going, he can be absolutely unstoppable.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. PJ Tucker, he's checked in for Howard. Victor Oladipo comes in for Gordon. Young is subbed in for Rose. Harden gets the bucket.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Here's Oladipo. The kick out to Young. He dishes it to Porter. And there's the pass to House. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Tatum. Outside Curry. From deep. From beyond the arc, and then some. Curry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Young with the ball. From deep three-point range, the shot missing. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They are in control of this game, up by 18. Kenny, what was your impression?
Well, they went downtown and threw a party, and fortunately, we were all invited. The key is their shooters weren't afraid to pull the trigger on open looks, and it's a blowout right now.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
Well, they're obviously facing a hot shooting team tonight. That combined with a lackluster effort on defense, recipe for disaster. Without major improvement defensively, this game is over.
Oh, wow. They got 7, and we got only 5.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's so good at reading opportunities and seizing up on whatever the defense gives up.
We got 3
Greg is a point guard. What is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot, and you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, the typical stuff about organizing offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, they've got Harden. Antetokounmpo is out there with Williamson. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's James in at the 3 slot.
I mean, the passing genius of LeBron coming to the surface. I mean, a look that only a few players in the league can make.
Oladipo outside. Passes to Howard. Here's Young. Not going to go that time. And Golden State will go the other way with it.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
It's stolen by Brown. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And he comes up with the deuce.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in that offense.
Pass to Harden. Giannis outside. And the layup is good. Giannis has got 5.
It's easy to see how Harden's been the league's top assist man before. I mean, he makes the special feeds.
Here's Young. Good.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, that's just 2 easy points.
Here's Curry with the 3, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous.
Easy.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Gordon out there with Rose. Then it's P.J. Tucker. Then it's McLemore. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's McLemore. Warriors with the rebound. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Rose.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these 2 teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis.
He was the alpha dog out there, totally in charge of this game. No matter what the situation was, he was the one that dictated the action.
Here's Harden. Antetokounmpo finds Westbrook. Good on the 3-point shot.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Tucker can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And LeBron James gets it to go.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. It's sustained effort across the board.
And when Rose goes on the attack, he stays on the attack, fights his way through the contact.
Harden the pass to James.
Oh, I'm trying to make another buzzer
Harden.
beater. My bad.
Takes a 3.
Oh, let's go. We won.
So we
I
see
won.
the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony,